Am I looking at the new owner/manager of the PCC?
Sarah and I are going to use the house as collateral to secure her loan.
Lovely meeting you, Chris.
I met someone.
Is this someone female and good looking?
Now you want me back here filling the gaping hole in your miserable life. Get a life, Gerald.
First item, an update on Scotty and Tracy. Thankfully, they seem to have emerged unscathed from their ordeal in the prison. Obviously, they'll be exhausted and no doubt still in shock, so they will be taking some time off, as much as they need.
What about Scotty's brother? We heard that he was shot.
Isaac operated last night. Ty will be fine. He's recovering in prison.
Poor Scotty, what that man has been through, and Tracy.
Anyway, moving on as we must. The PCC, I'm sure it's no secret the DHB has decided to close it. What you may or may not know is that our very own Sarah Potts and TK Samuels have decided to buy the practice as a going concern.
Congratulations. That's great news.
Thanks. We're really pleased about it. And since we'll be staying put, you guys still get to hang out with us.
And that I'm particularly pleased about. Keeping the PCC under our own roof means we can carry on business as usual.
If it works out, it's not a done deal yet.
William Nugent's coming in shortly to talk about the details.
I hope he goes easy on the rent. Berenger's will still provide sponsorship, but TK and I have to make ends meet.
Well, that won't be a problem, I'm sure, Sarah.
What about the CT scanner? How's that looking?
Highly promising, Maxwell. Rachel.
The numbers we sent to the DHB make it very clear Edie's need for a dedicated scanner is real and pressing. We'll get our answer at the meeting with Nugent.
Well, bring that up first, will you? Before you ruffle his feathers about the PCC and rent money.
Ruffle his feathers? What is that supposed to mean?
Well, if there's any friction, I don't want ED caught up in it, that's all.
Well, who says there's going to be any friction? Callum just said it was a done deal.
Well, Rachel didn't look convinced, am I right?
Item 3, first quarter budgets, please.
I thought for a minute I'd missed the overnight courier. That would really have made my day. What's up with you?
I'm a horrible person, that's what.
Gerald, what's happened?
I was trying to protect them, that's all.
Who?
Maya and Nicole. You know how we both thought that they were moving in together too quickly?
Well, far too quickly.
Yeah, well, things came to light that confirmed my fears. And so what else could I do but tell Maya? But then Maya tells Nicole.
Oh.
Yeah, and now I am the sad, bitter man who is so lonely that he'll manipulate others just to avoid being so alone. The worst thing is that I think she's right.
Nonsense. You obviously had the very best of intentions.
Did I? Maya and Nicole are the only friends I have left, and I was feeling excluded, and I can be clingy and possessive and meddlesome.
Well, you are none of those things, and you have plenty of friends. Ben and me for starters. Why don't you come over for dinner tonight?
No, I feel humiliated enough as it is without your pity. Just ignore me. I'll get over myself.
It's not often a chance like this comes along. If we miss the scanner this time...
Everything is in our favour, Maxwell, and we will know soon enough.
Wow. I'll wait by my phone. Afternoon, William. Maxwell.
Afternoon, please. He was keen on news of the scanner.
You can tell them it's all good. The ED had their dedicated CT scanner.
That is excellent. Thank you very much.
Your usage figures were very persuasive.
Good. Now it's just the sale of the PCC. The DHB have received Sarah and TK's bid?
We have.
Right. Well, I'll have Rachel draw up a lease agreement for the existing space.
I'm afraid that's where we come unstuck. The PCC won't be continuing on these premises.
Well, why not? Everything's set up here. Everyone knows to come here.
Well, they'll have to be redirected.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Callum, I know you're attached to the PCC, you set it up. But it's an experiment that's run its course.
William, that is not true. In providing a primary health care service, we significantly reduce any strain on other departments every single day. The figures speak for themselves.
Be that as it may, the PCC is now privately owned, and the board see no reason for it to be located at a public hospital. We're not going to move on this.
So did you call Dr. Jorgensen?
I did. The huffing and puffing was quite spectacular.
I got the same response. I don't agree with his approach. He doesn't agree with mine, so...
He's so sure that being aggressive is the way to go, given Dallas's headaches and upper limb weakness, but...
But my procedure saves the juror. That's why I think it's a better long-term option.
I think so too.
So you've made your mind up?
I'm giving you consent to operate.
Good. Shall we bring Dallas back in?
Yes. And thank you for organising an interpreter. That was very thoughtful of you. I've told Dr. Warner we've decided to go with his procedure.
Okay, when?
Would the day after tomorrow be okay? I know it's short notice.
Yep, that's fine.
You'll need to be here tomorrow as well for some tests, so we'll be admitting you in the morning, okay?
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much. My head will probably explode any second with all the things I need to organise, but I'm incredibly grateful. We both are.
Oh, thanks. They're not necessary. It's my pleasure.
How's my syncope patient?
About to be transferred to a ward for telemetry.
Any improvement in her BP?
No, a little. Charts there if you want to check.
So, that was kind of weird in Callum's office.
In what way?
Let me see. The great big dark cloud of tension between you and me.
We work together, Sarah. It's inevitable that we're going to butt up against each other now and then.
Yeah, except I wasn't the one doing the butting. I never saw us as competing for William Nugent's attention.
But speaking of, I take it you haven't spoken to Callum in the last little while?
No, have you?
Just put the phone down. Got my scanner.
Really? That's great news. Did you ask about the PCC? Was that bid successful?
Callum's not likely to tell me before he tells you, is he?
Did you even ask?
Sarah, I've got work to do. I didn't think it was...
You mean you don't care? They could sell the PCC to me or to Joe Bloggs down the road. It's all the same to you.
Look, he wouldn't have told me even if I'd asked. Okay? I mean, this has got nothing to do with me. I don't know what we're arguing about.
If the situation had been reversed, I would have shown an interest because I respect what you do. But obviously it doesn't cut both ways, so I won't bother telling you what Callum has to say, all right? There's nothing you can do.
Nugent was adamant they'll accept your bid for the patient lists and the PCC equipment, but you cannot stay here.
Well, where are we supposed to go? Commercial rents around here are astronomical and we can't up our consult prices. People would stay away. It's a ridiculous situation.
I know, Sarah. I feel as bad about this as you do.
But there are no strings that you can pull. You got Maxwell his scanner, and I'm sure that Central's need was just as great.
Well, if it was all about numbers and spreadsheets, I'd have Rachel onto it straight away.
But it's about attitude. And the DHB's attitude is non-negotiable. They want us out.
Exactly.
It makes no sense, Callum. People need us. And Brooke and I need our jobs. What's supposed to happen to us now?
I wish I had a position for both of you, but I'm not sure I can even pay one more doctor.
So we're likely to be out on our ear, on top of everything else.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I really am.
The DHB are kicking us out. We can't run the PCC from here.
So what are you going to do?
I wish I knew.
Yeah, but the bid's not set in stone, right? You can still get out.
I don't want to, Maxwell. I've got my heart set on it.
But you know what it will take to set up somewhere new, not to mention the stress. You've got to look after yourself.
So what are you suggesting, that I just give up?
No, not on medicine. You know, you could get a placement here in another department. Maybe it's for the best.
That's not just about me, is it?
TK, you think you care?
No, I meant Brooke, actually. But yes, I think TK will care. Unlike you, he's always valued the PCC. He thinks it's important.
Oh, come on. He only got involved because you wanted your share of the house money. Look, he'd be relieved if you backed out.
How can you even say that? Why are you undermining me?
I'm being realistic.
Jealous, more like. You don't want TK and I to be in business together.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny way to run a separation, but that's not...
Some of us can split up amicably, Maxwell, without hurling abuse and throwing furniture. Some of us can even still support each other. It's called being grown up. And if you think that I'm going to give up on the PCC or my financial partnership with TK, you can think again.
And the Flake of the Day award goes to...
Sorry?
You gave Mrs. Jalali oxygen. Oxygen was referred to on her patient notes, but not prescribed on her drug chart.
I can't believe I did that.
It's no biggie, but you do need to pay more attention.
If I wasn't so consumed with guilt, maybe I could.
Talked about what? I was so mean to Gerald. I had a go at him for sticking his beak in our business.
You didn't.
It doesn't end there. I launched a personal attack about how lonely and pathetic he is.
Nicole,
He was only thinking of us. And he's right. We can't live together if you're hiding me away from your family and your ex. It's not healthy. I know. I realise that now. I feel awful. Me too. I don't want you to move out. That's not what I was saying. But you do need to call Mike and clear things up between you. Be honest. Do you think you can do that? Just as soon as I've sorted my head out. When will that be? I don't know. A couple of weeks, a couple of days? I said I don't know. When I do, I'll tell you. Just give me some time to think.
So, we can put in a tender for the PCC, all right, but unless we want to set up on the street.
I can't believe Callum's giving in to this.
He did his best, I really believe that. If you'd heard him in the HOD meeting, he was so confident and excited, he made me look level-headed.
And that's saying something.
It sure is. I don't want to give up, TK, but when we get word from the DHB, we're either going to have to pay up or withdraw our bid.
If we pay up, we still need somewhere to go.
And anywhere around here is going to cost us money that we don't have. I just feel like I'm going around in circles.
I heard about what happened with the PCC. Look, I'm sorry, but I can't afford to be out of work. If your plans are dead in the water, then I need to speak to Callum.
Well, good luck. I got the impression we're both going to be scanning the job section in the next medical journal.
Are you serious? He actually said that?
Look, you're both getting way ahead of yourselves, all right? The deal is not off.
Of course it is. You've lost your consulting rooms.
So we look for new premises. Look, I know it's expensive territory, but there might be something out there for us. So how about I ring around half the leasing agents and you ring the other half?
Are you sure? Have you got time?
I'll make time. I'm not giving up without a fight.
No, the talented Mr. Tippett. I'm gonna get you this fine morning.
Is it too early for scotch?
Well, that must have been quite a night.
Just make it an espresso. Double.
Yeah, look, Sunshine, I know it's probably none of my business, but Yvonne told me what Nicole said to you. She's well out of line.
Look, whatever Nicole said to me, I thoroughly deserved. And to be honest, Nicole is the least of my problems.
When one friend sees another friend's unhappy, they usually like to know what's going on, just in case they can help.
Well, you can't. My property manager's just put the rent up.
Gosh, yeah. You forking out the lot?
Well, unless I can miraculously manage to muster up some flatmates, which until now has proved impossible, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, you're always more than welcome to move back in here. Go on, think about it. Your own space, no flatmates, and as much company as you do or don't want. And since you know all the right people, I'd be willing to give you a very substantial discount. Go on, you know you want to.
Yes, I probably do. But no. A swift kick in the backside is what is required. New flatmates means new friends, and that's exactly what I need. No offence.
Yeah, none taken.
No, I will get a life. Just you watch me.
Okay, buddy, let's get you settled in, eh?
You look good in a nightie.
All settled in?
Ah, he sure is. Hey, it's going to be a long day. How about I get Dallas some books and stuff?
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Soccer practice got cancelled. Marcel's mum dropped me off.
Nice of her to call me.
Duh, she texted. You should check your phone once in a while.
Okay, well, just sit down quietly and I'll organise a sitter. Sorry, this is my son, Harry. I was telling you about him. Harry, this is Zoe in Dallas.
Hi.
Hi. I know what it's like when plans fall over the number of times that I've... Dallas, I'm talking. He wants to know which games Harry has.
Deep Sea Extreme and Freeway 1. Do you want to check out my high scores? You're deaf, right? Sweet.
You know, if we play our cards right, they could be at this for hours.
Here's hoping.
Back so soon. Decided you wanted that scotch after all.
No. Although Lord knows I need it.
No luck with the flatmates, then, I take it.
Oh, no, worse. I told the property manager that the rent was too high. She told me that she had tenants willing to pay. I called her bluff. She called mine. So, long story short, I'm moving out.
Oh. And you'd like to take me up on my offer?
If it's still open?
Yeah, of course it is, as soon as you like.
Thank you, Kieran. You have no idea how grateful I am.
Well, that cuts both ways, sunshine. It'd be nice having around the place again. So how about a lunch in the house to celebrate? Can't be starving now, can we?
That would be great.
Hey, you, here for lunch?
Actually, no. I need a place to stay for a while. I was wondering if any of your rooms are available.
Oh, well, I wish I could help you. We're fully booked for the next few weeks, as a matter of fact. I'm really sorry.
No problem. I'm sure I'll find somewhere.
That was excruciating, but thank you.
It's all right. I've got you back, you know that. Seems a shame, though. Two good friends not talking.
He's wasting them.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Yes, my turn.
Okay, I did this stuff in nursing school, but that was a while ago. Okay, I'm guessing you want some medication for a headache? How about I get us a pen and paper?
He wants to email his dad.
I'm sorry?
His dad's away. He wants to email him.
And do you know this how?
We have deaf kids at school. We learn to sign. I can only do simple stuff.
Huh? Way more than me. You can send an email from the nurses' station in 5 minutes.
Okay, Trouble, let's get you home, shall we?
Gonna finish this level, okay? Then Dallas has to finish level 4.
Oh, well, that's really nice, Harry, but I don't have much time.
Actually, Chris, if Harry could stay for a little bit longer, that'd be a great help to me. Did you know he learned sign language in school?
No. Really? That was awesome.
Yes, but tomorrow I am buying you a steak. Red meat is much more fun than mung beans, don't you think?
Eating's fun. Getting out of shape isn't.
Well, you know the solution to that, don't you? Exercise. We don't start until 2. Fancy a trip home?
You're unstoppable, you know that.
Hope you're not complaining.
Hell no. But, I can't go home right now. There's some stuff I need to do before my shift.
Not more buildings to check out. You were at it until late last night and this morning. There is nothing out there.
I know, there's one more place I gotta see, then I'm giving it up.
And withdrawing the bid.
I'll have to.
Good. Because then maybe we can start to think about what I'm going to do next.
Well, that's what I have been thinking about, keeping the PCC going and you in a job.
If the building's a lemon, I'll be waiting at home.
I'm not jealous of TK. Why, should I be?
No, of course not.
I'm just thinking of you, Sarah. You didn't sleep a wink last night. You were wrecked today, and we both know why.
Well, I've got a lot of stuff on my mind.
Yeah, buildings that don't exist. You're asking the impossible.
You don't know that.
Well, I know you're going to make yourself sick. Look, if you're so keen on being a GP, why not put yourself out there as a locum or join an existing practice? Why take on debt and responsibility when you know stress is the one thing that's going to bring on your MS?
I am asymptomatic, and I have been for ages.
Because you've been working here, being looked after. Well, that's over now. Okay? It's time to face reality. Scrap the bid and start taking care of yourself. That's what I'm trying to do.
Female flatmate wanted for character villa. No hippies, no vegos, no hang-ups.
Maybe Gerald's not such a bad option.
Don't remind me. I ran into him today. It was awful. He couldn't even look at me.
He'll be feeling rotten too. You know him, he's a big marshmallow. One kind word from you, all would be forgiven.
But not forgotten. Even if I got to apologise, I think living together's out of the question.
What about this place?
I rang Mike this morning. Last night in bed, I just lay there, turning things over and over.
And?
I thought about things from Mike's point of view, how I'd feel if I were him. It must have been torture, not knowing what was going on. He's my oldest friend, and I was hurting him badly, just like I hurt Gerald. I couldn't believe the person I was becoming. I'm really not like that.
You were confused.
You've been through a lot.
I'm not asking for excuses. I'm just telling you why I called. And I came clean about everything, who I am, what I am. I said I loved you.
I love you too. So why are you looking for flats? Move in here. Just stay in Libby's room. Flatmates. Baby steps. Whatever.
Really?
As long as I get to see you every morning.
It's wonderful that Harry can sign. What a godsend for Dallas.
I'm still getting over the shock myself.
It seems you've produced the world's most perfect child.
Oh, far from it. But I love him.
I can see that. He's a lucky boy.
So, Dallas's father, he's off in China, I gather?
He's a photojournalist with a taste for the exotic. It's a real treat when he's somewhere we can actually reach him.
That can't be easy.
He sends emails when he can. They're important to Dallas. What about Harry's mum?
She passed away 2 and a bit years ago.
I'm sorry, I didn't...
No, it's fine. No. We went through all the things we needed to go through, and we're better now. We've certainly drawn closer. We're a tight little unit, me and Harry.
If I'm not very much mistaken, there is a romance brewing between those two.
He can't help himself, can he?
I was just about to ring you.
What about?
Pulling out of this whole ridiculous waste of time. Everything's against us. Every way we turn, there's another obstacle. It's like we've been set up to fail.
Well, it's up to us, isn't it?
What is?
Whether we fail or whether we succeed. Me, I'm opting for the latter. Check this out. Photos of our new premises. Well, potential new premises. What do you think? Weatherboard, loads of parking.
Look at that garden. We could do something with that.
And you want to know the best bit? It's only 2 minutes walk from here.
Seriously?
Seriously.
We can't possibly afford it.
Yeah, we can. At a pinch.
No, we really can't do this, can't we? Oh!